WoW has a lot of quest lines, and these are my top 8 favorite quest lines in the entire game. With number 8, we have the Troll quest line. Now the reason this is in the last place is because I didn't find it very interesting, but I still found it worth my time. So I played it a few times, and I liked the whole Zuni thing. I really did, but it felt kind of like worthless at sometimes. Not in a mean way, just in a way like they could have done a lot better with it. And yeah, it was a lot better than it originally was, though. And with number 7, we have the Azshara questline intro, and I actually do like this one. It's really good if you want to get from level 9 to 10 without having to do quests in Dortar or Mulgore or anything, because the entire questline has a level's worth of XP, so every time I go to Azshara, it's mostly just for this questline, just so that I can level up. But yeah, I still like it. It's very fast, and yeah. Number 6 is the Goblin quest line. And the reason I chose this one is because when I first got Cataclysm, I didn't worry about getting to level 85. The first thing I did was make a Goblin, and I want to say it's one of the more fun quest lines, and it's pretty fast-paced, but in the long run, it feels like it takes a really, really long time. So that's kind of why it's in the very back. At number 5, we have the Worgen intro, and I actually really like this one because the entire thing kind of makes you want to know what happens next. It's like you're reading a mystery book. That being said, it's a video game. You don't really want a type of thing like that in a video game, but I still really enjoyed it, and I thought that what they're doing with this whole questline thing now, where it's like 1 to level 11 or something, I think that's a pretty good idea, and they totally did it well in this. Number 4 is the Ashenvale intro, and I actually enjoy this one a lot because it's a lot more story-oriented. Like, you get the whole vibe of orcs versus elves, and yeah, I really do like it. It's pretty cool how the first thing that happens when you get into Ashenvale is a battle. Number 3 is the Pandarian questline, and I really like this one because the entire thing feels like you're actually there, and it's kind of weird saying that considering it's World of Warcraft, but they feel like they actually interact with you, and you feel like you're upgrading and you're training and stuff, and plus the story here is really great, and when you leave the island you actually do feel kind of sad that you're leaving. Number 2 is the Death Knight questline, and I really like this one because even though it's a really long questline and it takes probably an hour or two, it's still really fun because it feels like you got to experience the stuff that happened, like how the Lich King basically betrayed you, and I don't know, I kind of like the feel of it, like how you get to Orgrimmar and everybody is like, oh no, you're Death Knight. For number 1, I actually chose Stone Talon Mountains, and the reason I chose this one is because every time I play through this zone, this entire zone, it's probably the most fun I've ever had. And the entire quest line, it just keeps getting crazier and crazier, and at the very end, Garrosh, well, the former war chief, I think it's still Garrosh, I don't know, basically throws a guy off the edge and you see a huge bomb slam into the ground. I mean, how awesome is that? So yeah, that was my top 8 questlines video, and if you enjoyed it, please remember to like the video and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.